Koryata I Chanoyata Kai. As we center Taro Onai Toro Oya Shashai, as we gather Noro Oya Ki, and beginning to address these energies of persecution through the left lower ranges of the field, Toro Ochana I. The heaviness, the pain that almost feels self-inflicted in some ways, Tara Otana Kai Chushuya, where you feel shame, guilt, burden, Tara Ano Koro Ochashai Chara I, where you feel you are not living up to your responsibilities, Tara Ano Koya Chashai, where you feel like you are failing others. This external weight, which is internalized, Tara Ono Oro Okara I Chashoya da Ki. This is the burden of persecution. Just allowing the energies to gather here. Allowing yourself to be with this. And as is required in all instances of healing, allowing these sensations and energies so that they begin to neutralize. We begin to discharge the reactivity to these energies. We allow for the space, we allow for the contemplation of what we are feeling within. That you are held within this space, that you will not fall, that you will not dip so deeply beneath these waves that you would be lost. Feeling that arising through the field, Da'o Nai Chashoya, as if a hand extends through the water, beneath the water, to lift you up. There is space for you here. There is a place for you here. That there is space to contemplate, and there is a place here for you to do so. Feeling this wrapping around the back, left hip, Tokoya, deep through the fibers of being. Connecting here into the left side of the tailbone, the koya shai, which starts to feel like very dense fibrous beings. Taro otana oya shai, old matter, taro otana I, densified here. Ancient pain, taro otana ocha shai, but that which provides essential nutrients for your discovery through your being. As you focus here, as you allow your energy to penetrate here, as it begins to break down this fibrosis, this pain through the left side of the head, the discomfort of holding your attention here, this tenured material of being. So beginning to dissolve the weight of burden, the ancestral baggage which you have carried within you, and in many ways feels that though this has been here for a very long time, the reawakening of the understanding that this is yours to dissolve, the very fact that it is within your possession gives you priority over it. Reconstituting meaning within it. The power of the mind, the power of the soul, to reimagine. And yet reimagining is not imagining something that is not real. It is the very power of your being to withstand your mind and to use it in such a way that benefits you. And observing that phrase, something that benefits you, the guilt that arises with this. Coming again into the energy of persecution. The belief that you must suffer if you were to own your power. And coming into the belief where there is even massive persecution in that sense, where you may have been told, just change your beliefs. So these layers of persecution, feeling the deep pain here through the mind. The gaslighting by those who do not carry burdens or wounds that run so deep. And recognizing as well, therefore, do not carry a level of power this deep. And therefore benefit from you being unable to withstand the power of your own control. You being in control of your own power. And it is not so much controlling your power as standing deeply within it, allowing it to move through you, to flow through you, to be of it. And where doing so would obliterate all understanding that others hold. And so it is a threat to that external reality. Again, feeling the pain through the mind here. The persecution of the goddess code. Failing to see, failing to undo what has been put before us, what has been laid before us, our own undoing, the confusion. coming deep within, into the spirit of the soul, into the heart of the matter state, rejoining Daya no Kosha E through the base of the skull here, Chana Ato Koya, the base of the brain, allowing this to uplift. And where the energy starts to fall into despair, calling in the light here to support, to hold, to embrace. Tanaoya Chishai. Embrace this suffering. Allow me to embrace my suffering, for it is who I am. It is who I was. Tada otana kai chashoya. It is part of my story. Chara ota I. And in so acknowledging Dara o chashai, in releasing and neutralizing the charge that it has over me. Doro o tokoya. I can begin anew. Dara ono koya chashai. The persecution of Goddess Code. Dara o chashai. To minimize the suffering, to ignore the suffering, to overcome the suffering. These are all movements which only penalize you in the long run, which only keep the suffering in play. Through these patriarchal missions, remaining boxed in here through the base of the left side of the field, along the left side of the tailbone and into the womb space, releasing this tenured implant. Piercing through the ovaries, piercing through the mind, the deep sorrow here that has been alive within you. And simultaneously, therefore, the lie within you that has been perpetuating through the Christ tones, washing away this insolvency. Keeping you separated out from your own self. This internalized isolation, systemic separation, reclaiming the space of isolation, reclaiming this space through isolation. Reclaiming what has been isolated through space, time. Feeling the release through the hips. This yoke. Choro ota kai chishai. Through the legs, through the hips. Tara ono koya. Through the neck. The persecution of imbalance. Where others felt to be without power, and fearing it would not be shared. The persecution of goddess code, self-inflicted, beyond repair, washing away this tenured application to foresee other possibilities, and where this has been used to create separateness. Absolving genocide, resolving genocide, and the persecution of goddess code, beginning to bring light into the fields, bringing light into this maimed sense of self, this maimed identity, the distortion and the confusion here, allowing the light to filter, to strengthen, to absolve your past identities of this pain and this wounding, the persecution of identity. Wherever this continues to arise through the mind, the sense of guilt for being, recreating your identity in the image of the spirit of your soul, the Godhead, absolving the self of any inflammation, any sense of inflamed egoic identity. So clear here. Continuing to work through the layers of persecution, external persecution, self-identity persecution, all of these layered nuances, rocking back and forth, this rhythmic retrieval through the source field. Toro ono atarai chanaoya dakai kundalini present tara ono koyataki. Choro ono Choro ono dai chishoya the kai yatakoya chishiki. Clarifying and holding this space. Choro oya taki, connecting through the earth, feeling unlimited and wholly secure. Chara oyana I charakoya. And it is so.